Hey girlfriend, this is Jan James. Welcome to the Hope After Breast Cancer podcast, where women who have endured breast cancer learn to have fulfillment over frustration, clarity over confusion, and faith over fear. We tackle the issues that many of our sisters face after a breast cancer diagnosis, from brain fog to fear of recurrence, from menopause to sex after breast cancer. This is the place to learn how to have hope after breast cancer. So strap yourself in. Welcome to the Hope After Breast Cancer podcast. Okay, I want to tell you this story that has been in the making for about the last year. And I think it affects all of you, and it's going to make you pee your pants when you hear it. I mean, honestly. Okay, so let's see. So I was diagnosed in late 2011. Okay, so I've been out of the breast cancer deal for a while, and, it wasn't until last year that I finally started feeling good because, my whole isogenics thing, whatever, that's fine. And so, but I just swore, okay, here's the deal. Anybody on a hormone blocker out there? Hello? Okay, so I was ER positive, right? And, the tribal knowledge of the breast cancer community is that, if you're on a hormone blocker, you're going to gain more weight and you won't be able to take it off, right? And I kept hearing that from everybody, and I was like, oh, great. I'm already Attila the Tub, right? And I'm like, what in the world? Anyway, it was just really depressing news, right? So, hi, Linda Moyer. So, anyway, so I go on tamoxifen early. I go on, and then I have a big fight with my oncologist. Some of you guys know her locally, Sumit Mendonca. She's a remarkable oncologist. And, we've become friends over the years, and she will fight for her patients like nobody's business. She's amazing. So anyway, I have a big fight with her because I'm like, tamoxifen is killing me. My joints and my muscles are so sore that I can't stand it, and you've got to get me off of this stuff. And this is now, let's see, 2012 was my treatment year. I literally had treatment from January to March of the next year. So, I had kind of a treatment year. Let's see. So I said to her, that was probably 2012, 2013. So I went on tamoxifen 2013. So 2013, 2014, I was on it for 11 months. And then I said, that's it. And she said, okay, but I'm telling you that it's not the tamoxifen that's making you hurt so bad. Like, I was on narcotics, you guys. I was really, anybody else, like muscles and joints are so sore that you're just like, you got to give me something for the pain because I can't stand it. So, and for those of you that are on tamoxifen and don't have those side effects, God bless you. I'm so grateful that you don't, because I think that stuff is the devil. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's no good for me. But many people don't have any side effects. I had really severe side effects. So anyway, Sumit says to me, okay, I'll make you a deal. Because I went in and I just said, Uncle, I'm done. I'm not taking it anymore. And she said, no, Jan, I mean, really, we don't want the cancer to come back. So let's do an experiment. You go off tamoxifen for 2 weeks, and then you come back and tell me how you're feeling. Well, of course, I went back and told her that I was feeling great. And she went, gosh, the pharmaceutical companies do not say that it causes those side effects. And I went, talk to the people, I mean, no, it does. Not in everybody, but in some. So anyway, so luckily I had tested that I was just going through menopause. So she ended up putting me on Arimidex, which was better, but still not great. So then we switched to Aromacin. So I've been on Aromacin for the last 5 years. And maybe about a year ago, I went to Sumit, regular appointment, whatever. She still sees me every 6 months. And I said, okay, time to get off the hormone blocker. Because I just know that even though I feel dramatically better in this last year, based on I lost weight, a lot of different things, right? Even though I feel so much better, I still just don't want that crap in my system. There's something in me that just, I don't want to do it. So anyway, so I said, time to get off the hormone blocker. She says to me, okay, wait for it. Here, let me shift myself in my seat for dramatic. I just want to be a little more dramatic. She says to me, okay, we'll test your tumor. I said, you have my tumor? Well, yeah, we keep them for 10 years. What? I was so freaked out. You guys, they have our tumors for 10 years. They have our tumors for 10 years. What the hell? And okay, how would you like to be like the pathologist that works on the tumors that are 10 years old? Oh my gosh, sign me up, coach. Are you kidding me? Blech. Blech. Even when I say it now, I'm like, oh, I don't want that. No. I don't want to know that my tumor's still there. I want it to be gone. I don't even want to know what you did with it. But anyway, so the long and the short of that particular part of the story is she has my tumor tested. It comes back. If you guys haven't gone through this process, they have your tumor and they can test it. If you haven't gone through this process, you know, the thing was, it was for sure a 5-year regimen for me, for my cancer, and then could have been 10 years, right? And you know, some of the, depending on what your cancer looks like or whatever, sometimes it's 10 years flat out, so sorry. But anyway, for me, you know, I was just wanting to see, would it make a difference or not? So it came back, low probability of recurrence for ER positive, okay? No more hormone blocker. I went off of it in August. Yay! Okay, applause. Thank you. And then it said high probability of recurrence for her too, but I had Herceptin, so whatever. So Simi and I were like, whatever. Perjeta wasn't out then. I was, I think, lucky from what I hear from some of you Perjeta girls, sorry. Herceptin was a cakewalk for me. I mean, seriously, my biggest side effect was wanting to take a nap after the infusion because of the Benadryl. I mean, it was super easy. So anyway, so there's that. So I'm off the hormone blocker. Let's go back to the we have your tumor conversation. So I couldn't get it out of my head. That was my husband calling, so I'll have to call him back. Anyway, so I couldn't get out of my head this whole thing about the tumors, that they have our tumors. And for some reason, let us flash back to, I don't know, 25 years ago or so, when the Raiders of the Lost Ark movie was out. Do you remember? So it was Harrison Ford, you know, it was the first one, the first of the Indiana Jones movies, and it was the one, you know, with the whip and the crazy googly-eyed guy and the, you know, oh, it was such a good movie. The thing with the big ball coming down the cave and all that. And then okay, it was about the Ark of the Covenant. Remember, they were trying to find, with the crazy Nazis, the Ark of the Covenant. So it was all about the Ark of the Covenant. Gotta find it, gotta own it, gotta, you know, need it. Okay, think about this. The very last scene of that movie is we don't know what happened to the Ark of the Covenant, and then they show this big warehouse, and in the warehouse there is a forklift, and on the forklift is a giant box, a wooden box, and you know that the Ark of the Covenant's in there, and the forklift takes it and it's putting it on one of the big shelves, right, tucking it in one of the shelves in this giant warehouse. This is the brain of Jan James talking. I do believe that that place is the tumor warehouse. I do. It's like, for some reason in my head, I'm like, they're keeping our tumors in that warehouse. You know, okay, so so for this last year, I've been joking about the tumor warehouse and everything. Okay, here's the kicker from yesterday. I mean, this was like the cherry on top. Oh, that's a funny analogy if you think about it in just a minute. Hang on. I'm getting out of the shower yesterday, and of course I have Barbie boobs, no nips, and Greg's in there, and I said, hey, Pinch my nipples, he said. They're in the tumor warehouse. And he walks away. Where do they put our nipples? We need an investigative report on that. I hope you're laughing. I have no idea. Honestly, oh my gosh. So anyway, so now we all know about the tumor warehouse. I just wanted to make you laugh a little bit tonight. I just was talking to one of the girls. She's in the Sex After Cancer page, and I may do this video. For those of you that are on the Sex After Cancer page, I may do this video there too, just so you know, because, you know, we all could use a laugh, right? So anyway, okay, I got nothing else to say. I got nothing else. I hope you guys are doing good, okay? Love y'all. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. Girlfriend, thank you so much for listening to our podcast. I hope you found some nuggets to encourage you and give you hope. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. You never want to miss an episode, and we'd love to know how we're doing, so please be sure to leave us a review. Until next time, this is Jan James encouraging you to remember there is hope after breast cancer. See you next time.